Good morning. Today is Monday, October 28th, 2024. It is 10 a.m. and I call this special meeting of the Platte County Commission to order. The purpose of this special meeting is to facilitate the management and implementation of projects funded under the federal COVID relief program known as ARPA, the American Rescue Plan Act. First item on the agenda is the approval of the agenda.
Move to approve the agenda.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve the agenda. Clerk, please call the roll. Yes.
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 That motion carries 3-0. Next on the agenda is the consent calendar.
Move to approve the consent calendar.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve the consent calendar. Clerk, please call the roll. Yes.
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 That motion carries 3-0. Next on the agenda is business action items. And the first two will be presented by Platte County Administrator Wes Minder. Morning, Wes.
Good morning, Commissioners. Before you is 2024 CO 062 ARPA. This is a approval of change orders 4 and 5 with SFS Architecture for the courthouse improvement projects. The need for these amendments or change orders on this contract. Change order number 4 deals with the structural analysis that's SFS completed when we discovered that the second floor above the lobby needed to be evaluated. And as a follow-up to that, the construction project includes some structural reinforcement and modifications to that flooring system to reinforce it so that we can construct the courtroom above it. And then the second issue, during construction, we were in the pre-construction meeting and some other things from a phasing standpoint in order to minimize the disruptions to courthouse operations in our circuit court. We're going to be adding a jury box in Division 5, which is in the lower level. And then we're moving the public administrator to the 3rd floor. And then what this amendment does is it allows SFS to draw those drawings to get those costs in there. And that will, again, mitigate and try to do the best that we can to mitigate the noise and impacts on the clerks in the building, and then also the court as it operates with the whole goal of trying to get this messy construction project done with as minimal disruption as possible.
Move to approve business action item 4A 2024 CO 062 ARPA, approving change orders 4 and 5 with SFS Architecture.
Second.
We have a motion and a second on this item. Clerk, please call the roll.
Commissioner Fricker?
Yes.
Commissioner Webb?
Yes.
Commissioner Gainer?
Yes.
The motion carries 3-0. Next on the agenda, 2024 CO 063 ARPA.
I move approval of 2024-CO-063 ARPA, approving amendment number 1 with SFS Architecture for the county administration building.
Second.
We have a motion and a second on this item. Clerk, please call the roll.
Commissioner Fricker?
Yes.
Commissioner Webb?
Yes.
Commissioner Gainer?
Yes.
That motion carries 3-0. Thank you, Wes. Next on the agenda, 2024 CO 064 ARPA to be presented by Facilities Director Daniel Erickson. Morning, Daniel.
Good morning, Commissioners. Daniel Erickson on behalf of the Facilities Department. Commission Order 64 ARPA is a change order number 1 between Platte County and McConnell Associates. McConnell was awarded the bid to do all the storm water improvements as well as curbing and flat works at the new sheriff's office. This change order has been reviewed by a county attorney. Mr. Redmond has been reviewed by our county auditor, indicating the funds are available. We're calling this change order. Technically, roughly half of it is when that bid was let, there was an alternative that we didn't actually reflect that we were going to pursue in the original documents. And then half of it is an actual change order. So part of it is the fact that we did accept the bid alternate, which included all the flat work at the sheriff's office. And part of it reflects a change order to add the security bollards. There were some additional concrete repairs that were needed at the facility while they got into it. So total change order / bid alternate is $82,985. The independent rep, Mr. Terry Tuvas with GBA, has signed off on this, indicating that it's a valid request. So staff recommends you approve this change order / reflection of alternate number 1.
Move to approve business action item 4C, 2024 CO 064 ARPA, change order number 1 with McConnell and Associates.
Second.
We have a motion and a second on this item. Any comments? Clerk, please call the roll.
Commissioner Brinker?
Yes.
Commissioner Wood?
Yes.
Commissioner Vayner?
Yes.
And motion carries 3-0. Next on the agenda, 2024 CO 065 ARPA.
Commissioners, this is a change order between Platte County and Asphaltic Services LLC in the amount of $18,826.75. Again, it's been reviewed by our attorney and the county auditor. This one is a change order that reflects that once they got out there, they did find some areas of the sub-base that needed further reinforcement to add some stability underneath that final lift of asphalt, as well as the need to do some ADA signage and striping around the parking lot and the associated prevailing wage due to the increase over being over $75,000 project and a federally funded project. So Mr. Tevis has signed this change order request. Staff recommends you approve this change order.
I move approval of 2024-CO-065 ARPA change order number 1 with Asphaltic Surfaces LLC.
Second.
We have a motion and a second on this item. Are there any comments? Clerk, please call the roll.
Commissioner Brinker?
Yes.
Commissioner Wood?
Yes.
Commissioner Vayner?
Yes.
And motion carries 3-0. Next on the agenda, 2024 CO 066 ARPA.
Commissioners, this is a change order to work that hasn't started yet related to our contract with APCO to replace all the windows here in the admin building. There was a thought that while they're out, we might as well have them do repairs to the windows over at the juvenile center, which are also having issues. So they gave us a quote to do that. So this change order reflects that added cost to that contract. We're estimating $15,000. Staff recommends you approve this change order.
So are you discussing
That's
067 or 066?
I'm sorry, I'm looking at 067.
Okay, we'll go ahead and,
I'll move on F and then we can pull back on E. Move to approve business action item F, 2024 CO 067 ARPA, change order number 1 with APCO.
Second.
we have a motion and a second on this item. Clerk, please call the roll.
Commissioner Brinker?
Yes.
Commissioner Wood?
Yes.
Commissioner Vayner?
Yes.
The motion carries 3-0. And now we're going to go to 2024 CO 066 ARPA.
Sorry about that.
That's all right.
I'm out of order. CO66 ARPA is a change order between Platte County and Access Construction Group. Is related to the prosecutor's office project. This is change order number 8 and the amount of $44,541. This change order relates to the original plans had a what we call a crack unit. That's a standalone unit that provides air conditioning to the server room that manages the 911 system. So it's a redundancy. It's critically important because obviously that equipment puts off a lot of heat. You have to have, especially for that, a backup. We've already done the change order to reflect the change in duct work. This is a change order reflecting the power needs to power this redundant unit. This $44,000 reflects a worst case scenario. There's some debate going on whether or not all that work is necessary. But time is of the essence. So we're going to go ahead. Our staff is recommending we go ahead and approve this change order. It may not be that full amount. It won't be more. It will be less if they decide that the power situation is not as dire as they think it might be. Mr. Tevis has signed off on this change order. The auditor and the attorney has reviewed it as to meeting our standards. Staff recommends you approve this change order.
I move approval of 2024-CO-066 ARPA change order number 8 with Axis for the prosecuting attorney project.
Second.
We have a motion and a second on this item. So this is listed as a prosecuting attorney change order, but it's really a change order for the comm center. I mean, it's a comm center thing. It's not a prosecuting attorney's office thing.
That's correct.
Okay.
The deal with that is there's a new unit that's going to provide the air to the prosecutor's office, which necessitated the move of some things. So it's tied in that way, but
Yeah.
you're absolutely right. This really isn't have anything to do with
But
prosecutor's
access
space.
is in place and,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
and it makes sense. I understand. Okay.
was all designed as one project.
Yeah.
So it's
All right. Clerk, please call the roll.
Commissioner Freighter?
Yes.
Commissioner Wood?
Yes.
Commissioner Gainer?
Yes.
Motion carries 3-0. Thank you, Daniel. I believe that's it.
Move to adjourn?
Second.
We have a motion and a second to adjourn. Clerk, please call the roll.
Commissioner Freighter?
Yes.
Commissioner Wood?
Yes.
Commissioner Gainer?
Yes.
That motion carries 3-0. It is 10:10 a.m. and we are adjourned.